Day 12 of Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment trial. The defense wraps up its cross-examination while the prosecution turned the spotlight back on former Commission on Audit State Auditor Roderick Wamil. Prosecutors stressed that even confidential funds remain public money, requiring proper liquidation, documentation, and accountability. Presiding officer Senator Francis Cheese Escudero has ordered a subpoena for another COA witness to appear before the court. IBC correspondent Patrick Gupo has the details on the Senate impeachment court.
Before the impeachment court proceeded with the 12th day of the trial of Vice President Sara Duterte, Senator Judge Robin Padilla led the opening prayer asking for wisdom.
Panginoon namin, hinihingi po namin ang inyong talino sa oras na ito. Sa oras na ito na ibinigay po sa amin ang pinakamabigat na obligasyon upang makapagbigay ng hustisya.
After the opening formalities, the court resumed the presentation of evidence on the alleged misuse of the confidential funds of the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education. Former Commission on Audit Intelligence and Confidential Funds Audit Office State Auditor Roderick Wamil returned to the witness stand. The prosecution presented disbursement vouchers covering the first 3 quarters of 2023, which Wamil confirmed the signature of Vice President Sara Duterte. He explained that while the disbursement vouchers were compliant, he found items in the OVP's accomplishment reports that were not allowable under the 2015 Joint Circular on Confidential Funds.
Meron pong dalawang items dito na hindi kasama dun sa allowable confidential expenses under item 4.8 of the Joint Circular 2015-01.
Anong ibig sabihin ng hindi allowable? Bawal? Bawal ba?
Opo, kasi yung listahan po ng allowable confidential expenses under 4.8 ng Joint Circular ay exclusive. So kapag hindi po kasama doon, hindi po pwedeng paggapitan ng kanilang confidential fund.
Wamil also testified that the OVP failed to submit documents showing the success of its information gathering or surveillance activities related to millions of pesos released as reward payments. The hearing also touched on the Department of Education's confidential funds when Duterte was Education Secretary. According to Wamil, DepEd received 37.5 million pesos in confidential funds every quarter, including funding for counterinsurgency programs aimed at preventing alleged NPA recruitment among teachers and students. However, he said DepEd did not submit documents identifying the targets or results of those activities. During the defense's cross-examination, Wamil said COA auditors do not personally observe confidential operations but base their audit on documents submitted by the agency. On redirect examination, the prosecution stressed that confidential funds remain public funds and must still be properly accounted for.
Pag confidential funds ba, lahat ng information na hinihingi sa inyo, kagaya ng sang ginastos, yung milyon-milyon na yan sa medicine, oy, bawal yan, confidential yan. Pwede ba yan, Mr. Witness?
Hindi po, since ang confidential fund po ay public fund, so dapat po ay properly accounted po ito. And since ang involved po ay confidential fund, so it must follow the strict accounting and auditing guidelines po to prevent misuse.
Wamil further testified that failure to liquidate confidential funds upon demand may constitute prima facie evidence of misuse under the Joint Circular. Meanwhile, Presiding Officer Francis Cheese Escudero ordered the issuance of a subpoena to Sailin May del Ocampo of the COA ICFAO to appear before the impeachment court from August 5 to 11. The interpellation of former COA State Auditor Roderick Wamil by the Senator Judges is set to continue in the next hearing. Patrick Gupo, IBC News.